Hello, hello. Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to the social media mindset session. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in, and also tell me if you can hear me and see me okay. If you have time, please click on the like button to help us with the session so more people can find us easily. All right. While you guys introducing yourself, let me chat. Let me check the live session on all the platforms we're broadcasting to. Hey, Heidi. Hey. Yeah, I start seeing some comments rolling in. Yeah, Tony. Hello. I can hear you great. Hi, James. I can hear you clearly. Great, great. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're getting comment from YouTube, from Facebook, from LinkedIn. By the way, we're broadcasting to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, all these three platforms right now. Good. All right. Awesome. Good, good, good. Let me make sure. Yeah. So just you guys know, this is the mindset session. Social media mindset session. I'm gonna host today as a part of the 7 day social media marketing. If you're not aware of the 7 day social media marketing, please check. I'll send you the link in the chat. Check it. We have launched it yesterday. That was day one. Today's day two. Very exciting. I'm seeing a lot of teachers post and being very busy, like commenting back, responding to all these comments, which is great. All right, so yeah, we only have 1 hour. I think we can get started now. Let me just check one more thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Facebook is live, LinkedIn is live. Let me double check on Facebook. Yeah, sometimes, um, okay, we're seeing people on Facebook, LinkedIn. This is great. Yeah, so again, as I said, this is part of the 7 day social media marketing, and I want to have a social media mindset for a couple of reasons. But first of all, as I said, we launched the social media marketing challenge yesterday, and it's been great seeing all the teachers stepping outside of their comfort zone, learn new things, and posting on social media in the past 2 days. And believe it or not, a lot of teachers have posts for the very first time in their life on social media to about their business, about what they do. And the reason I decided to host a mindset session today for the mindset, for the challenge is because after working with so many teachers in the past few years, I've realized the one thing. Realized one thing that teachers can't, do it. Can't get students online. It's not because they can't learn how to do marketing, how to do sales, how to use, online tools, social media. It's not any of this. Is always because of their mindset, the mindset. So we've seen teachers, they are good at learning, they've been doing everything, but when it comes to actually implementing, they're not doing it. It's because of their mindset that stops them from taking action and implementing. So I can't tell you how many teachers we work with, they didn't feel comfortable posting anything to strangers on social media. They felt terrified posting videos of themselves on social media. I think the guests we have today, a lot of them have the same feeling. So if this is you, don't feel comfortable co-posting, don't feel comfortable using social media for your business to market yourself, right? You are not alone. So as part of the 70 challenge, I've invited 5 teacher entrepreneurs to a social media mindset session today, just to talk about their experience with social media and how they have been working with their mindset. And I think most of them are not that haven't been doing this that long. I think most of them are started their business probably this year, early this year or middle of this year. So they just started. I think it's going to be great way to show you guys, right? You can do it too. So I hope this session can give you the inspiration and motivation you need to complete the 7 day social media challenge if you're in it. Because I can tell you one thing now is that the challenge gonna become more and more challenging every day, and you will be asked to step outside of your comfort zone every day. So that's it. Let's get started. So I want to invite these 5 guests to the live session one by one and let them introduce themselves first, and then we're gonna have a group of discussion on a couple of topics together. Okay, so I'm gonna invite the first guys to the live now. We have Lee here. Hi Lee.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, Lee. Yeah, you want to introduce yourself very quickly to the audience. Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm Lee Volenius, and I'm from Finland, and I did the 21-day challenge in January of this year, and in the beginning it was a little slow going, and I didn't, but like James mentioned, all these different mindsets that we've had and or are possible for us all to have. And believe me, I've had all of them. I never liked my pictures taken. I never liked making videos of myself. I can't remember when I would have liked to have a picture taken. And I don't like no, I like mistakes, but I don't like failure. I hate to try new things because in case I fail. Yes, I am an absolute perfectionist in most things in my life, and imposter syndrome, yeah, definitely. I mastered that one in college. So I'm fighting all of them. But the thing is, like, I had come to a point in my life that I really needed a change. And it seems like James's email about the challenge just kept popping into my inbox over and over again. So finally I was at a point that I could make a difference, I could change. So I did. And you know what? It has been such an awesome journey of just learning new things. And of course, my first video, I think I took it, I would say 19 to 20 times. And it was awful. I didn't, my face, no expressions. It was just awful. But I'm getting better at it. And I'm losing that perfectionist drive in me. So I'm getting better at being good. I mean, being happy with good and
That's
not
awesome.
having to have everything be perfect. So all those things that we hear about mindset shift, that we need to shift our mindset.
Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah,
And what I used to dislike, I'm learning to not only tolerate, but I actually like making videos nowadays. It's a challenge,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I don't mind that challenge a lot at all because I'm learning new things, and it's been an exciting journey. That's
yeah. That's great.
great.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about the videos in the middle of this session. I will let you share a little bit more about your journey with that. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one. We have Jordan here. Hello, Jordan.
Hi, guys. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, James, for allowing me to be here. And also, thank you for your comments, Lee. Really heartfelt. Thank you so much for your comments, Lee. So, just a little background on myself. I've been an online ESL teacher for about since 2007. I remember my first class with Tutor ABC, and then I went on to progress into many other different companies, VIP Kid, you name it, you know. So, just a little bit of comments with my journey. I was in the 21-day challenge with James in April, but I really started to focus on my business about 5 or 6 months ago, and it's really a challenge right now, of course, but you always have to push an envelope. You do anything possible to expand your business, to scale, to to get better in your sales skills. Me having a sales background, I that was my main hurdle. That was my main challenge. Um, and it's very easy to measure in the beginning your success by the amount of clients you get. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Celebrate the little wins, and of course I've had the opportunity to land four clients, them paying me from 70 to $100 an hour.
that's
So
awesome.
um, of course, this is about mindset. So you really have to get into the helping mindset, basically,
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
successful in this
yeah.
business.
Yeah, actually, we talked about that on day one yesterday in the 7 day social media marketing already. So how you position yourself, you don't want to position yourself as a teacher selling services or looking for students. You want to position yourself as a friend, trying to help others, building a community, which is great. Thanks for sharing that, Jordan. I'm gonna quickly move on to the next one. Alex, hello.
Hi everyone. James, thanks again for inviting us here today. It's really an honor. Um, Very quickly, I'm a Filipina based in Italy. I'm a mom to a 6-year-old. Prior to joining the education slash coaching realm, I was in the fashion industry for over 10 years. And that's why I chose fashion as my niche. Um, when I started, I'm actually fairly new as an EFL teacher. I've only been teaching 2 years. Then the pandemic happened, and that was actually very on and off. So I took that chance when I started seeing James' emails. I felt, I said, this sounds like the model that I've been looking for, because I'm happy to teach, but I didn't, from the onset, I didn't think I wanted to do general English, because I said I've got this background. I want to be able to somehow leverage that, but I didn't know where to start. I didn't know if that was even sensible. So the Teacher Entrepreneur Challenge was a perfect opportunity. And again, just as my other colleagues have already mentioned, it proved to be probably the best investment. And it's a continuous learning journey with everyone. Um, in terms of social media, I was also in the beginning very adamantly against it practically, because to me, social media is either extremely personal, and that's what I use Instagram and Facebook for. And LinkedIn was strictly professional. In fact, I have a dormant LinkedIn. I had a dormant LinkedIn account up until up until it became part of the challenge, and I had to revive it. So that's when the evolution started happening, and I'm very thankful for that, because then I'm realizing, okay, social media is how we communicate in this, and in this century. It's here to stay. It will probably be witnessing a lot more platforms
Yeah.
in the years to come, but this is the new this is the new game, and we're either using it to our advantage, or we're just letting so many opportunities pass. So I'm very thankful to learning the ropes with everyone.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Alex, at the one point I want to just quickly comment on is, yes, this is a new norm now. I've talked to a lot of teachers who are still following the old school way of getting students, locally newspaper. So yeah, I mean, social media is kind of the best way to do that now because it's free. A lot of features you can use to build, give you the opportunity to engage with a much larger scale, market overseas and globally, right? So yeah, I don't know. If you have mindset, let's take care of that, right? That's why we have these sessions. If you have the mindset block, you just can't do it. Listen to us, listen to the teachers. If they can overcome this mindset, you can do it too, right? That's great. Thanks for sharing that, Alex. We have next one, Tom. Hello.
Hey guys. Yeah, my name's Tom. I'm from England originally, now living in Scotland, and I graduated from the July challenge with James. And yeah, basically prior to the challenge, I was also working for the NESL company called Education First. It was going okay, but the lessons are quite repetitive, so I wanted to go out and do my own thing. Prior to that as well, I did have quite about 5 years experience in sales. So I sold technology, exhibitions and events to companies. So I think that gave me a good start, I think, on this project. That said, I've never really considered myself a social media person. I was just thinking just then before, actually, I never really ever used or liked to use LinkedIn when I worked for corporate companies. I kind of resisted it, probably to my own sort of detriment. But as the people have said already here, that it's, for what we're doing, at least, it's very important, isn't it, to be able to master and use social media very well. So, but that's probably been my biggest challenge, really, is growing to like LinkedIn and doing the videos. I was also very nervous when I started doing the videos, but the more you do them, I think the easier they become. And I've kind of grown to actually quite like them in the end, actually. So yeah, that's it is a journey. It's a journey for sure. But I think, yeah, it's I'm enjoying the project. That's for sure. And learning each day, really.
That's great. Thanks for that, Tom. Last but not least, we have Andrea here. Hey,
Hi, how's everybody doing?
doing great.
Good, good. Nice to see you guys. So like James said, my name is Andrea and I'm from the US. I joined the challenge back in April and I was so relieved to find this because I am an academic by profession. I've been teaching TESOL for 15 years and at the university level. And so I'm used to priding myself on my ability to figure things out, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to turn this into a business. And so the 21-day challenge was awesome because it made that transition for me a lot easier. And then specifically with doing social media and the mindset part of it, I read something in one of Russell Brunson's books. I think it was Traffic Secrets that really stuck with me. When he said, you don't, like if you're a fisherman, you don't go out, catch a bunch of beautiful fish, bring it in and set up your own market. You go to where the people are already hanging out.
Oops. Yeah, I think Andrea has some problem with the internet. I think let me continue with her because I read a book too. You want to go to where people hanging already, right? So that's something I talk about as well. The downtown, right? You don't want to build a store in the desert and then build a highway to direct people to that store. You want to go to where people already hanging. You can already very easily to find people. That's where social media is, right? You can just go there. So many people on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, right? That's where you want to be. Hey, Andrea's back. Andrea, yeah, I just continue with your story. Okay.
Sorry, some days you get good internet and some days it's cloudy. I don't know. But yeah, that's the whole point, right? Is that you go to where people are already congregating. And as everybody has said, in the world we live in today, you've got to go on social media because how many of us, that's where people are every day hanging out. So why waste your time in other places,
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I actually learned the congregating this word from that book. Anyways, I'll just let Andrea figure out the internet. Anyways, so this is intro. Thanks everyone for the introduction. That's very helpful. And what we're gonna do next is I want you guys to kind of talk about. I think some of you already mentioned how your experience is. Is that echo from me? Let me check. Okay. I'm hearing an echo here. Let me just close. Yeah. By the way, for all of you guys who are watching, right? Help us like the session if you can. I'm not sure whose echo is from. Let me just mute. Okay. All right. So if you can like the session to help us promote the session so more people can find this session easily in their feed. Okay. And so that's the intro. Everyone had an intro, and some of you already mentioned your journey with social media. You were terrified, and you're doing okay. So now I want to dive deeper. So I want you guys to kind of share some examples or talk a little bit more about how terrified you were, like why you are terrified, and why you feel uncomfortable with social media, and what changed. Like how did you make it happen now, right? How what did you do exactly so that you feel more comfortable with it right now. So I hope these more some details can help people kind of relate to their experience and help them realize, right, they can do it too. So let's start with Lee again, if you don't mind. Now, if you want to go deeper on that, how do you feel about it, and what changed the biggest challenge you have with social media? Okay.
Sure. I think one of the biggest things for me, I think, has been the fear, like to be fear of failure, and to try something new, and because I'm good at the things that I know how to do, and I hate to do those things that I don't know that well. But I think to me, one really big thing was to listen to those mind shift videos, and not just once, but to me, like Robbie often just says, like, stick with the repetition, just do your repetitions. And I think for me, it was the repeating, just watching them over and over, especially the ones that really hit home, like Imposter Syndrome, for example. I know I've been teaching English and Spanish for a long time, but not like this for like more money and like, yeah. So Imposter Syndrome was a big one also, and it's a constant battle. I do have to constantly make a choice to not think that way, because it's like, thoughts, they become actions, and so it just has to be a constant. I mean, I don't know how many times a day I have to tell myself, no, that's not true. It's like, come on, you can do it. You just have to try it again, repetition. And then I go back again and I watch those mindset videos again, just to build myself up. And what really has helped me also is the community. And because if I have trouble with anything, I can just put in a question in Facebook, or even the ones that I'm connected to on LinkedIn. Such
Yeah.
helpful people. My goodness, it's like whatever my problem, I have been able to get help from other teachers. So if nothing, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's like the biggest bonus. Of course, the 21 days was a great thing, and it's like a beginning for this journey, but it's the best thing that comes along with that is the community, and the willing
Yeah.
and the
Absolutely.
helpful people. I think that's one of the biggest things that has helped me, is just the
Yeah.
repeating the mindset videos, and then the community.
Yeah, that's good. So I think just kind of relate to social media mindset. I think the fact that you have you have the imposter syndrome, not very confident in your business, in your teaching, also kind of create some hesitation for you actually use social media, because you're gonna use social media for your business, right? I think that's a great. I think that's what you said, right? The biggest challenge for yourself is to kind of have confidence in your business. Trust yourself. You can do it, right? And how you solve it, which is great. You said, first of all, recognize the mindset. And I was surprised. No, I was surprised even for myself when I start my business. I didn't realize the mindset is so important. I didn't realize this at all. But I think recognize the mindset is a part of this journey. Right? You have to keep working on your mindset to shift your mindset. So you need to realize that, recognize that, and work on it. What Lee did was just watching the videos, right? Remind yourself with his mindset, and also the second thing is to connect with people, with the teachers, similar to you, right? Work on it together, and knowing that other teachers are struggling so badly as you are right now with mindset, really give you the comfort, give you the confidence. Okay, I can do it too. And I think that's what Lee mentioned, which is great. Tom, okay, I'm gonna jump. Tom, maybe Tom, you want to do next? Oh wait, let me unmute yourself.
Can
Yep,
you hear me now?
yep, I
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Cool. Yeah, I think somebody mentioned it before, but just the whole perfectionism side of things as well. So, like, before I started this, I thought like the videos had to be perfect. I thought, you'd even have to maybe send them away to some sort of video editor. But it's obviously nothing like that, is it? It's just like, it's just a case of, do it, and you just be happy with it, and send it out there. And sometimes by doing that, you come across, I think, as more authentic as well, and you get a better response. So, it doesn't matter about the lighting or anything in your videos. I mean, my videos, I feel like they have improved from when I first started. They were very basic. And I was actually watching them back actually the other day and having a bit of a chuckle to myself, because I really did sound like very slow, and you could tell how nervous I was. But I think, in the time I've done it, I've been able to put some captions on, jazz it up a little bit, and it's I feel like they've improved, which I think is good. I think it does resonate with the audience if you can polish them up a bit. The other thing I was going to mention as well, just the whole mindset thing as well for me, because I actually had quite a good start to this project, and I got some clients quite quickly. But it's been a real drought for me for the last 2 months. I've had lots of strategy sessions which haven't worked out, and my head's kind of gone down, quite a lot recently. But I think I just got a student earlier today, so that's going to give me a bit of a boost, which is good. But yeah, like James said, it is a journey. I have to keep on watching your videos. I haven't done that for a while, but that is a good thing to do. I stopped doing that actually, so I need to start doing that again.
Yeah.
And I had a strategy session partner as well. I've had 2 during the time I've done this, and that has helped me. That's helped me perfect my pitch and bounce some ideas, and you can learn off other people and how they do it as well. So yeah, that's what I'd say so far.
That's great. Yeah, I think similar to what Lee said, right? Keep reminding yourself and have somebody with you in this journey, which is important. And I was surprised by seeing so many posts yesterday. I was like, okay, this is a challenge. I don't think everyone gonna do it. Then I woke up in the morning yesterday. I was like, there are 20, 30 pending posts in the network group. I was oh my god. So I have to tell my VA to approve this post. I don't want them to be like waited there for so long. So, and all of you guys who are in the 7-day social media challenge, right, connect with each other. I'm seeing a lot of people because in the challenge, I ask you guys to actually comment on other people's posts, right? So you can actually connect with each other. It's important, as Lee and Tom said already. This is a hard journey. Using social media, having your own business, but don't do it yourself. Don't do it alone, right? Having somebody surround you that can help you. And I just want to share my experience very quickly about social media. I hope this can relate to some of you too. So when I started my business, that was January 2019. No, I use LinkedIn. That's the first platform I use for my business. At that time, I've already got like 800 people connected to me on LinkedIn. From my all my former colleagues, my classmates, all these people there. So I was like, okay, I started a business, right? I started my business. I'm not using social media. I have to use social media to connect with more teachers from my niche to promote my business. And I had a hesitation because I don't know what they're gonna think about me, right? Because I went through all this academic thing, had my MBA, PhD, and did all these things, and to get me to either a scientist or maybe a consultant. Right now, I'm studying business. It's a kind of off track. It's not the track I was supposed to be on. So then I had the hesitation. I was like, I don't care. I just do it. I must do it, right? Because this is my business. I should feel really good about my business. And then I just posted. And in the first few weeks, when I posted about my business, about I try to talk to my niche, right? And in my post, and then I was surprised how supportive my network had been at that time. They were like, James, congrats, that's great. It's like, so it feels so good because seeing all these posts from my former colleague, hey, James, congrats, that's a big step, that's a new chapter. I'm so proud of you. I feel so good about this, and I'm proud of you. It's all these comments. It just, it was nothing like I thought it was. No, it was. It's actually giving me more confidence. Okay, that's great. No, people love it. I like it. I can do it, right? So if you are hesitating doing it because you have a big network or you have a lot of people connect with you on social media, and that's the problem for people to use Facebook to market their business as well. They have a lot of friends connect with them already on Facebook. Now they're promoting their business. They're talking about their business. They don't feel good about it. If that is you, I would say maybe you are worrying too much, or more than you should, because a lot of people, a lot of friends you have, if they're true friends, right? They're gonna be so supportive. They're gonna just support you, whatever you do. They're gonna be supportive. So don't hesitate to do it, and you should be proud of yourself. If you feel ashamed having a business, if you don't feel good about having a business, don't do it. I don't think that this is for you, right? All the entrepreneurs should feel good about their business. Otherwise, you wouldn't succeed if you don't even feel good about your business. You're hiding things. No, it's not gonna work, right? So using social media and let your friends help me. Actually, they're friends, of mine. They were like, James, I know some teachers. I will just share your information with the teachers. They were like so supportive. All right, so back to you guys, right? We have Andrea back. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, sorry. I
Okay.
moved, so I think it's better.
Yeah, maybe you're here. Since you're here, before you go offline again, I let you talk about it. Okay. So what has been your biggest mindset challenge, through this journey using social media?
Definitely, it's been shifting from being an academic to being an entrepreneur, and that this isn't this is just a different ballgame. And on social media, accepting that people interact in a more spoken, natural manner, and being more friendly, it doesn't have to be as stiff or as rigid as things tend to be in academia. And that, everybody has to start somewhere. And so if we're going to, if you can just get over the hump and do the first one and realize that you didn't die and nothing blew up and you're going to make mistakes, and then it just gets easier. I just had a post like last week where I was trying to do a carousel really quickly and I had a typo in the title of it and I didn't even notice. It was like how to talk about anything and I forgot the why. And there was like a cheeky comment that was like, oh, great word, and then I used it and I turned it into another post about the post being a typo, and I actually got more engagement on it. And so it's taught me a lot of like just laugh at yourself and let it go and just keep spinning the wheels, keep trying.
Yeah. That's a great one. And also, you don't want to be perfect on social media. You make mistakes. That makes you more human, like more relatable.
Exactly.
Right? So, for example, when I start my business, I always, oh my God, I'm gonna help teachers. They're English teachers. I'm gonna help the English teachers. I was like, had a moment. I had a moment. Then I was okay. And even now, like people sending me message, hey James, in that video you made a mistake, blah blah blah. In that post, oh I just thank them very much. Hey, thank you very much for reminding me that, right? And it just makes you more relatable. Nobody want to work with a perfect person. Trust me, nobody want to work with a perfect person. You have a coaching
Right.
business, you have a teaching business. You want to be a teacher. I'm good at one thing, not everything. I'm I'm bad at something, right? So that makes you relatable and just like what Andrea said, right? Just do it, get over with it, just to do it, right? Nothing gonna happen, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, so back to you, Jordan.
Well, my personality is I'm not too shy and I'm really outgoing. Even it was a challenge for me to post on social media. Particularly videos, I thought I looked silly. I was afraid of people judging me and stuff like that. And so just consistency is the key. Just no matter no matter what. Of course, you have to improve your content strategy, your content marketing strategy. Do whatever you can. Read books. Uh, uh, Take webinars, or a lot of it. A lot of this strategy is covered by you, James, and so I really
Mhm.
appreciate your guidance too. So just try to get better in your craft and just focus on what's more important. Because if you don't post value, your clients might, or your potential clients might not see it, or you're doing an actual disservice to them because you're losing out on an opportunity to help them.
Good, good. Thanks for that. Yeah, I think it's just one point that you made very very good here is you need to realize, right, what you need, the skills, everything to improve, and also the personality part, which is great too, because a lot of people make excuses. Oh, I'm very shy, I'm introverted, and no, social media is not for me. It's not, right? It's really how you see it. No, as long as you can talk to people, right, you can talk to people on social media. It doesn't matter what your personality is. And also just by looking at it, you guys, right, I didn't plan for this, but looking at all five of you, actually, it's very representative. Now we have traditional teachers, right? We have non-traditional teachers who came from a different background. We have native speakers, native English speakers with non-native English speakers, right? So this this group will not allow you to make any excuses. Oh, I'm not a native speaker, I can't do it. I'm not a traditional teacher, I can't do it. Or I'm a traditional teacher, I'm not good at marketing and sales. Of course you can, right? You just need to learn, you need to put yourself into it and take action and do it, right? That's great. And also including personality. That's not a that is a excuse. You shouldn't make excuse, right? Okay, last but not least, we have yeah, Alex, please.
Okay. In my case, I think the biggest challenge was myself, my own voices, because I actually have I had some content to begin with, to work with, but I kept telling myself, who wants to read about that, or that's already been said, that's nothing original. All these voices just kept stopping me from actually making the first step. And then I took a step back and I started thinking about the people who I follow, for example, James, or other people in social media. And I asked myself, well, what is it that gets me hooked on what they post? And I said, it's really not because they're posting something, revolutionary, like something I've never read before. It's just because, well, mostly because they come off as very authentic people, and I can relate to what they share. So I said, so maybe if I just try to start there, I don't have to put out statistics or come across as the fashion go-to authority in the industry, or I don't have to pretend someone who I'm not. Then maybe that might actually be more of value, and somebody is bound to appreciate that. So I think that's how, again, it's an ongoing struggle. I can't say I've overcome that completely. I still hear those voices,
Yeah,
but it's a learning process. And to me, as long as I'm able to take that deep breath and say, okay, this is what I'm going to post today, and I'll stick to that,
yeah,
and boom, I hit
yeah,
post, and I already feel good about it. Doesn't matter
yeah,
if people
yeah,
like it or engage with it.
yeah, yeah. That is a great point, and it works very well with day two that we released today. Don't post like a teacher. I think as a teacher, right, there's a mindset. Whatever I post, I wanted to have the authority. I wanted to, be the, be the one of teaching. I wanted to tell people what the right thing is and what they should do, right? So then it makes you feel like, am I the authority? Am I good enough? No, right? So don't post a teacher. You are not here to teach anyone with social media. You're here to help, right? And just post anything in your mind, just anything that can be helpful, just post it, right? And also another thing I realized is, in the training, in one of some training we have, we ask people to comment, right? Comment below other people's posts, and people are like, I don't know what to comment, I don't know what to say, I don't want to sound stupid, right? So that's a teacher mindset. You don't feel good about asking questions because teachers always like deliver. They're like in a classroom, right? Just teaching, like on the stage, like just doing this, right? And on social media, you are allowed to ask questions. I was like, yeah, if you don't know what to post, what to comment, read a post, ask a question. Just ask a question, right? For example, all you guys have your different niches. I don't know. I don't think you know everything about that niche yet. Ask a question. Hey, what does this do? Oh, interesting. What exactly is this? What does it mean? What's the term means, right? Ask a question that shows your interest, right? And that also shows you, again, you're just a person, right? A person. That's important. How you position yourself. Don't position yourself as a teacher. You just teach, have the authority, right? This doesn't work. And that being said, right, it helps you as well, Alex. Just think about that. You don't have to be always there, like teaching, kind of delivering. You can always ask questions, engage as like a person. Just like, when you talk to your family members on Facebook, do you always teach them? Like, do you always like give them something to learn? No, just like, hey, how's everything? How's your dog? How's this? How's that? Oh, that's great, right? So be there to be a friend and to learn and to engage, right? That's great. So this is the first topic, the biggest mindset challenge. And I do want to quickly move on to the next one, which is importance. Scared to make videos. Okay. So I want to talk about this because, for all of you guys who are in the 7-day social media marketing challenge right now, you will be asked to make a video. Sorry about that, but you need to do it. Okay, you will need to do it, and I want to use this mindset session, to get you ready for it. All right. If you don't make a video, yes, it could work, but it won't work as good as it can be with a video, right? So for all 5 teachers here, how many of you have made a video and posted on social media? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you guys. See, all of them, right? if not today, tomorrow you're gonna make a video. So very quickly, I want you guys to talk about your experience of making videos. How do you feel at first? And how do you feel after that? Um, I think Lee mentioned already, right? You said you were scared at first, and now you actually like making videos, Lee. So maybe I can turn it to you. Let you talk more about it.
I mean, I think it just comes from the fact that I've never like, enjoyed pictures take. I mean, since like long ago, I haven't like, I'm the one taking pictures. I'm hardly ever in any pictures. And now I'm actually videoing myself and putting it up online for the whole world to see. So that was a huge hurdle for me to post my first one. And of course, it's like, is my head okay? Is my ear showing? It's like, okay, a little hair there. It's like everything is just like, and honestly, my first video was probably 20 takes because I didn't, oh, there's a wrinkle there. Okay, I didn't like that one. Or, oh no, I said it wrong. So it's like I was looking for that perfection. And but I did finally get it up there, and I did get some good comments also, like, just, hey, yay, you did it. And it's gotten better. And I think the better, by better I mean that I'm not so picky anymore. It's like I don't mind anymore if I make a mistake, or like, no, somebody said that it makes you more human like. It's like, you're more relatable when you make mistakes. You're not perfect. So it's easier for people to approach you when they see that, ooh, she made a mistake. So I think that's one thing that I have learned. Again, I'm again pointing out the mind shift videos, and how important they are, and just learning to laugh at myself, and not take myself too seriously. That has been a big, I think, biggest thing for me. Don't take myself too seriously. This is, no, have fun.
Yeah, I like that. Have fun. Yeah. So that's the whole reason of having your business, having fun. Just do what you love, do what you like, and see yourself grow every single day. Having fun. Don't take yourself seriously. I like that. Thanks for sharing it, Lee. So Jordan, what do you think?
Well, it's an ever going battle for me, but just focusing on how 81% of businesses use the video marketing now. So video has an impact on your listeners and can directly provide you clients, and it makes you relatable, just as Lee said. And it like just DMing my prospects. I just send them my video, and they're like, "Oh, I enjoyed your video. You helped me a lot." So I get feedback from my videos, and now, but just like my first video, I was like kind of withdrawn and nervous, and now I feel a little more comfortable. There are different strategies and different techniques that you can use in video, um, to make your videos even better. Again, that mindset of helping, and again of getting better, doing anything like I believe that you said it in one of our um, um, video content strategy mindset sessions also with
Yeah,
Robbie. You said it, do whatever you need to do
yeah,
to get better, so you have success in your business. And with
yeah,
video,
yeah.
it's so important.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I was thinking about that. I want to share that with the audience too. And you mentioned it, just mentioned it, Jordan. Yeah, so that was with a video marketing workshop we had last week, and one comment I saw was, "Hey, is it necessary to make videos?" Then my response was, "Is it necessary to make your business successful?" Right? And to all of you guys who are watching right now, who are in the 7-day social media marketing challenge, so you're gonna have a question. Oh, is it necessary to make the video? My answer is it necessary for you to get this to work, get students online and using social media to market your business and make it work? If the answer is yes, you just have to do it. So I don't know if this is the case for all of you guys, but I see myself as entrepreneur, right? And I have a responsibility. I need to be responsible for my business, and then that makes me to do everything I need to grow the business to make it better and better. That's what we do. And like what Jordan said, you have to look at all these skills you have. You need to read books, you need to watch webinars, you need to watch videos to improve. And video marketing is so big thing now for online marketing. If you just let it pass, sure, and you can spend 10 hours on other things. It might not even work as well as maybe one video that you can make in 10 minutes, right? That's how you see it. All right, that's great. Also, we can go to now Andrea. Maybe Andrea.
Yeah, same thing as was said earlier. It's just getting past, like, getting over yourself and just having fun with it and not taking yourself so seriously, because everybody hates doing video and we all feel awkward about it. And so at least you're not alone in that sense, And I found that for me, I stand up when I do my videos, and it helps me feel more animated and feel more natural. And you just throw it out there, and generally people have been really nice, right? Like it's that first learning curve or the first hump you have to get over that's the most painful. But once you get used, it's like jumping in a cold pool on a hot summer day, right? Like you don't want to do it. You put in a toe or two at a time, and then eventually you're just like, okay, I'm going to cannonball and jump right in. And then when you're in, it's not so bad. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, and you feel good about it afterwards.
Yeah. It's
right?
Entertaining.
Yeah,
I can laugh at myself at least.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, and Lee made a very good example of everything. Like, they care about too much about their appearance, the surrounding, the lighting. Am I good enough? Do I look good enough? I can show some. I can now show you guys some of my videos, like early days last year. So I don't care, right? So these people here to listen to me. If they worry too much, James looks awkward, not professional at all, and don't work with me, please. That's me. That's how I look. That's what I do, right? I don't want to pretend to be someone, just like Alex said. I don't want to pretend to be a person in my business. If I'm okay with pretending, I better off with a job. I just have a job pretending to be somebody, right? And a lot of people don't want to have a job, just don't feel like they are themselves. They're their true selves in the job. Now you have a business, you're gonna you finally decide to do something yourself. Now you want to pretend to be somebody else. Don't do that, right? Just be yourself and make a video. People like it, don't like it. People don't like it, don't like it. And you are not here to serve everyone. You are here to find people who appreciate you, who can be attracted by you, and then these are the clients you're gonna be working with, right? So think about that. That's great, Tom. Oh wait. So let me unmute you.
Yeah. That's the thing is, if you told me before the challenge that I would be making videos and putting them online, I wouldn't have believed you. I just didn't think that would have been possible. And I probably never envisaged that. But kind of going off the back of what you said, James, I do think it's important for us to make videos because it also gives our audience an insight into how we would teach, how we are as a person. In my opinion, I don't think you get that in the same way if you're just sending out text. I mean, text is good, but you need to send out videos every now and again so people can be like, well, actually, I have more of an understanding of who you are as a person. And I was just thinking before, when I worked in sales, I'd never get a sale off an email that I wrote. I'd have to pick up the phone and make a sale then. But we don't have a phone. Our phone, I think, is our videos and the way we make videos. So I think that's the comparison that I'd make there. Just the final thing I'd add is just, like I still get nervous doing the videos. I'm even nervous doing this. But, I'm just trying to push myself, learn all the time. I think the fear of failure, it can get in the way, but you just need to kind of smash right through it, I would say.
Yeah, that's great. I like that point. Yes, you're scared right now. I think a lot of people don't feel comfortable, right, when they go live. I remember uh, the first time I went live, that was in September 2019, like a couple months into my business. I didn't know anything. Like I was like so messed up. There's like I know people are watching at me because I see the numbers like 30, 40, 50, and I don't see any of them here, right? So it makes me really nervous. But the thing is, you push yourself back to the point, right? You push yourself. How
Yeah.
motivated are you to make this work? And we can always talk about, oh, I want to use social media to get students. And then when it comes to challenges, you step away, you step back, then it's not gonna work. I mean, not only gonna work, it's not gonna work for this. I don't. I think the mentality, the mindset of just giving up, just kind of staying away, not gonna work for anything in your life, right? You have to face it. Let's do it and recognize that okay, if I work on my mindset, right, I can do it too. Now, all of you guys, right, for five teachers we have here, they were exactly like you, right? A lot of you guys are here, nervous, scared, terrified, but it took them just a few months to get where they are right now, and they're still, all of you guys are still overcoming or working on some of the mindset right now, even like today, right? And myself is the same too. I'm working on the different mindsets as well as I grow. So you always have to change yourself, step out of your comfort zone to make that happen. Yeah. So Alex, you want to summarize? What do you want to share with us about this?
Yeah, just like everybody, I still have my own struggles when I have to do videos. I never liked myself when I would see myself on cam because I feel like my face is a little too expressive, and sometimes like I don't like that. So I just rehearse. I just, like, if I'm not happy with it, I'll do it again until I look natural, and then I'll post it. But just to say, there are ways to work around the things that we don't like about ourselves. But going back to what you said and what everybody else has said, I think at the end of the day, it really boils down to what we're willing to do for our business. I think the fact that there are so many ways to understand what method works and what doesn't is already very helpful. So when statistics tell us that videos are the ones that really get a lot of engagement or are the ones that are viewed the most because of the format itself, then that should be something seen as an opportunity, because that's already a very, like, a neon sign telling us, okay, this is what you need to do. A lot of us are not comfortable with it, but again, it's, I guess, at the end of the day, it's just about biting the bullet and saying, okay, I really want to make this business work. If this is the right channel, if this is the right format, I'm just gonna do it. So there.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. All right. So we have, I think, over 70 teachers watching right now from all the platforms. Um, I want to ask, okay, how many of you, now after we talk about the video mindset, we'll talk about the social media mindset, how many of you are ready to make a video now? If that is you, please comment. No,
No.
maybe comment comment. Yes, yes, I'm gonna make a video. How many of you comment? Let us see. How many of you feel more comfortable now? Feel ready to make a video, even though you were scared, were terrified by this idea. Okay, guys, how many of you? Please comment. Let us see. Let us see how many of you are ready to do it
Yes.
now. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing some yes and some no's. No, Shelly Ann. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna work on that, right? Linda, Kathy, that's great. Yeah, even if it's not perfect. Linda said yes, even if not perfect. That's great because what does perfect mean exactly? What is perfect? What is perfect? Right?
There's nothing. So
Yeah. So Maria, Allison, that's great. And Shelly and ask me tomorrow. It's good, it's good. All right, don't worry if you're not ready yet, and I hope as Lee said, right, and watch this session again, again, just to see that, to really understand what people are saying, right, to make ready to make another one. Luis, yes, doing it scared, yes, when you feel terrified, when you feel the fear, right, do it scared, still scared but willing to give it a try. That's great. That's great. That means we helped. No, somehow we help a little bit, right? That's great. All right, guys. So we have another 6 minutes. If you guys have questions, feel free to drop your question in the comments. We're gonna answer a few. All right, if you have questions, please do that. While you guys are doing that, I want to ask all of our guests one more question. So one last thing, right? I know you guys have gone through a lot in the past few months, and you have grown so much. I want you guys to share one last thing, maybe just in one sentence, to tell us and tell teachers who were like you a few months ago, right? Who are hesitant, who are not ready, who are concerned or terrified, having fears about using social media or making videos. What would you say to them? Maybe just one sentence. Let me ready if you are ready to do it. Raise your hand. Just one sentence to tell people who were you a couple months ago. What do you want to tell them so that they can finally step up and do it? What do you think, Ali?
Yes, I would just say that don't try to do this whole thing alone, because if you haven't, if you can join the challenge, 21-day challenge, and meet other teachers, and you will find help there, and people will help you to make the video. I mean, people will give you comments, people give you feedback, they will give suggestions. Don't
Should
do it alone.
Yeah, don't do it alone. That's great. Thanks for that, Ali. Tom. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, Tom.
I,
Go ahead, please. Yep.
I would say start simple. I think my first video, I just introduced myself to my niche and who I was serving. Don't, it doesn't have to be complex, just, something simple, build momentum and it will get easier.
Yeah, I like that because the steps you need to take, and some teachers who are okay with making videos but never made one just because they're thinking about the perfect version, a good appearance, good lighting, good instrument, everything, and they have a long script they want to shoot in one take. No, it's too hard. Make it short, make it simple. Get started. Get your first video out. Then you can improve, right? For your future videos. Right. I think Jordan, raise your hand. Jordan, you want to share too?
Yeah, focus on helping. That's the primary thing to make a video. Focus on helping. This really helps me to get out my videos, and also, as your videos get better, focus on the pain points of your niche, not to sell to them, but just to help them even more.
That's great. And you're gonna like day three, Jordan. Day three of the 7 day social media marketing tomorrow, because what we're gonna talk about in day three is to empower, not sell. All right, that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow on day three. That's the mindset, and that makes things much easier for you because you are not using social media to sell your services to promote yourself. It's actually helping people, and teachers, right? Teachers comes very well with helping but not selling. Then you have to shift your mindset. Although you're gonna get students, you're gonna sell people your services, but that's not the focus. The focus is helping them, and that makes things much easier for all of you guys, right? Okay, so we have Alex.
Yes. Just as a final note, I've already said I think social media is here to stay. It really is the new way of communicating. So there's no point trying to find ways to go not to go about it. The video is a really good way to show people who you really are, and it's also a good way for them to understand if they want to work with you. It's a great way of building trust there. Everyone says that. I'm not saying that, I'm just echoing that even from social media expert themselves. And again, I think one thing we're very lucky is that at this day and age, authenticity and transparency really really counts. So just don't be afraid to show people who you really are, and for those who really want to work with you, you'll come across as just that, and they'll reach out to you there.
Great. That's very well said. All right, so I'm seeing some comments. Some questions here. Very quickly, how long the video are better to be? Is it good to have live? What contents are better for live videos? So first of all, if you have never made a video, don't ask these questions. Okay, these questions will stop you from making one. So if you have already made videos, then you want to improve, right, how long the videos are better to be, it can be different on different platforms, right? You can Google it. There are always some statistics to help you understand the length of the videos. Is it good to have live sessions? Good. For example, LinkedIn is promoting live sessions a lot. Then you need to take advantage of it, right? Doing live sessions, and live sessions also give you the opportunity to engage with your audience. Live, no, simultaneously, right? That's great. Do both live videos and record videos, again, depending on the platform. And usually we don't want the videos to be too long. And for myself, I always have my videos, like marketing videos, shorter than 2 minutes. But again, it depends on the platform. You might make longer videos on YouTube, right? You might make 15-second videos on TikTok, right? It's different. Okay. All right. So I'm not seeing any other questions, and I think we are up to the hour now. Yeah, I think just want to thank you guys again, including Andrea, Andrea offline again. Anyways, to thank you all of you guys to join us today and share your experience with us. Right, I know for some of you, this is your first time going live. Now you are challenging yourself to help others to change themselves. You see, that's how I see it, right? So just the fact that you go live with me today and talk to the audience for the very first time, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It means a lot. It means a lot to me and also the audience right now watching this video live. All right, so we do whatever it takes for us to grow, for us to become the better version of ourselves, for yourself, your family, for your business, and we'll just do it, right? Okay. So thank you guys for joining us, and thanks to everyone who's watching this session live for taking the time and staying with us. We'll see you guys next time. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.